Happy New Year to all of you. How are you all doing today? I want to thank God for your life and for my own life too, and all that He has been doing in our lives differently. I want to celebrate all of you that have always come out and to support me, always been on my page, listen to my videos, and I've also taken one or two things, lessons. I really want to appreciate all of you. You have been really awesome in my life. I want to thank you all that have been with me throughout 2023, those that have been, supporting me, even those that have been encouraging me, have been viewing my page, have been viewing my status just to see what is up from me. I want to really thank you all. And I bless your family and I ask God to take you higher. Thank you for being there, being supportive. So now we are in the new year. So the new year is a new beginning to us because it starts up with a new chapter of life. So I want to encourage you that you should take seriously how you write the beginning of the chapter of your life in 2024. You must take into consideration what you are writing in your first chapter. It will determine how well you will finish all the chapters in this year 2024. So, like I normally tell you, I am still Kokoma Christie, and I am your business and life coach. I will always be there to encourage you. I'll always be there. So how you start the beginning of your life, it's this year, it's very, very important. How you start the chapter of your life, it's very, very important because those will be the content of your writings. You understand? So whatever you're going to be putting in place in your life will determine what you will write for the chapter of your life and what you have in the chapter one of your life. It's very, very, very important this year. That means the steps you're going to take, the choices you're going to make, the way you're going to be thinking, the people that is going to be around you, who you're going to make as your business partner, who are you bringing into your life, what kind of relationship do you expect, who are the kind of people you want into your life. And you really have to take these things into consideration because that will determine a lot about the chapter. It's very important that you write the chapter of your life with a lot of care and a lot of seriousness, a lot of determination, and put this thing into thought as well before you start kicking off for the year 2024. So I just want to encourage you with some things that this year 2024. First of all, you just have to focus on things that is going right in your life right now. Focus on things that are going right in your life. Do not focus on things that are not really working in your life. Things that you're not supposed to bother yourself about, you're bothering yourself about. You know, focus on things that is going right. Look at your life right now and see the things that is going well in your life. What is going well in your life? Put more energy to it. Discover more about it and focus on it. Do not begin to chase things around that is not in your life right now. Begin to chase the things that is in your life. What are you seeing in your life? What is going on in your life right now? Look at it critically. Look at it, examine it very well. And that is your life you are living at this moment. And if you know what you are going through in your life is what you don't like, but you are experiencing it, then you have to look for a way out of it. You must begin to, why I said you should focus on the thing that you're going through in your life right now so that you can know what to do, so that you can identify yourself. That will take us to the next step of identifying yourself. If you don't identify yourself, what yourself as well? Identify your identity, identify your personality. Who are you? What kind of person are you? Have you looked at yourself? Can you define yourself? Can you write out attributes about yourself? Can you say, oh, number one, I am this person? Number two, this is the way I react to things. Number three, this is the way I approach things. Number four, this is how I behave when it comes to business. Number five, how do I reason out my plans? How do I think about life? Who are your mentors? These are very, very important. So, this will make you identify who you really are. If you don't know who you are, you'll be messing up yourself all the time. You will be going through the wrong journey of life. You will be identifying with the wrong people. If you are able to identify yourself, you're able to know yourself, then you begin to attract the right people. So that takes us to the next step, attracting the right people. You can only magnet people that are close to your personality. Who you are is the only kind of people you can attract to your personality. So if you have identified yourself, then you will begin to identify the people that will be attracted to you. Know the people that are coming into your life. Know the people you're going to be having business transaction with. Know the people that you're going to be living with. Know the people that you're going to be telling your story to. Know the people that you're going to be confiding on. Know the people you're going to be going on in the paths in this 2024. So after identifying the people around you, attracting the people around you, you're able to work on this. Then you must be able to work with people. It is very, very important. Develop the skill of how to work with people. Some people say, no, no, I can't work with this person. Yet that person that you are saying you cannot work with he has a lot of skills, he's a successful person, and he's doing well. Why do you work with him or her? So you must develop the skills of working with people. People are worried over what they're not supposed to be worried about. You're working with somebody and the person is telling you his guidelines, what and what rules and regulations, and you are complaining. That is the person's rules and regulations. After all, the person did not ask you to go and cut your head and come. If the person tells you that you have to be in the office by 7:30, my goodness Lord, why don't you be with the person? You have to work, you must learn to work with people. Some people are always not in, they don't like rules and regulations, they don't like people telling them what to do. Then you can't work with people. And this life is not about working on your own. Most people that have tried it, walked on that lane, walking on their own, you see that they live on their own and you see how tough it is with them. Some people say, I don't want trouble, I don't want to buy trouble. Whether you like it or not, you still, one way or the other, you still see the trouble coming, even after you're trying to avoid it. So you must learn to work with people, work with your business partners, work with your colleagues, work with your boss, work with friends. I'm not saying that you should pick everybody around you, but you should know the kind of friends you have. You should know how to work with them. Yes, you have to respect some of their values. Getting the skills of working with your friends, with your colleague, with your boss is very important. You must learn that skills, how to tolerate people. I think tolerance is one of the skills. You must be able to know how this person works. You must understand the person you're working with. You see, a lot of time people get into conflict, disagreement, misunderstanding, mismanagement because they do not understand what it stands for, what the company stands for. The company you're working for, do you know their mission? Do you know their vision? Person. You're in a business relationship with somebody, and all you understand is the business. You don't understand the person you're working with. When you now do something somehow, the person will see it somehow. Both of you will now start fighting. Before you know, you start calling this person a thief. This one saying this one. You do not have a business relationship with that person. You don't understand that person very. You must understand the person you're going to be in business. It doesn't have to be the person is giving you 1 billion or 1 million or millions. You understand? You must understand the person so that you'll be able to continue in that relationship. That's the essence of it. You must have continuity. You see, some people you do business with that person today, you will not do it again next time because of the horrible experience you had. You will not want to go back to it again. Whereas there was money. Some people say, because of money, I'll still go. But you see, some hurtful relationship, business relationship may go very sour that you find yourself in jail. You see a lot of terrible things can happen because you don't understand this person. To avoid it, if you know you cannot understand this person or this person is so unbearable, why would you want to stick your neck and go into business because of the money that is involved? Why don't you try and get a good relationship? Try to understand the person. I'm not saying that you must be so friendly with the person. No. At least understand what the person stands for, what the person likes, what the person, who is the kind of person, the way he talks, the way he means things, the way he understands things. Understand. It's very, very important. Another thing, this one is actually for leaders. A lot of leaders today, heads of department, people coordinating, people in charge, even pastors, people in positions that have people following them. You must learn the power of delegation. Some people run their business as if it's their own personal thing. Then you've employed this person. You don't even allow the person to do the work, all because you want to do everything by yourself. You want to monitor everything. You don't have the power of delegation. See, let me tell you, when you see in the Bible where God gave Adam the power to manage. It's not that God cannot manage, but God wanted to give Adam the power to be, to be in charge, to control, to be able to work with him. So that's why he gave him that power for delegation. You have to give delegation to people. You can't be doing things alone. Your church, you are the usher in your church, you are everything in your church. You want to run your church by yourself. You don't carry people along. You have ministers working with you. You are not putting them together. You are in a company. You own that company, or you are head of a department. You want to carry everything to do so that they will see that you're the only one getting the glory. You're not a team player. You must be able to work with people. You must delegate people. Sometimes you say, I don't trust this person enough. I don't trust this person enough. This person cannot do. Have you taught that person? Have you shown that person with love? Because I don't see how you show somebody with love, the person will not listen to you. So you must be able to work with people. You must work with people to get results. So, and you must be able to delegate things to people. When you are delegating this, it's more easier for you. Understand the power of delegation. Then we now move on to making sure that you do not waste resources. Sometimes we've made so much money, but we cannot account to what we spent that money for. You must learn to invest this year. Invest in your resources, invest in your skills, invest in things. You must learn to not be wasteful this year. Do not spend money because you want to see other people spending money. If you're spending money for something, you must know that you have another one. You're going to replace that money back. You must replace that money back that you spent. Don't say, let me just spend it. Whenever that one comes, it comes. You're wasteful. You're a wasteful person. You're not being resourceful. So it can affect even in your business. If you are a wasteful person, you're not resourceful. It can affect your business. It can even affect your marriage. It can affect your relationship. It can affect very key relationship you have. Somebody might give you money. Okay, you want to do this business. Person say, okay, how much is it? And you waste the money without showing. There's nothing to show for it. And the thing did not turn out the way it was supposed to be. Is that a story? You must be resourceful. If you must learn to invest, you can invest in people. Yes, you can invest in people, build people up. Because when you build people up, you're also helping yourself. As you help others, people help you. You can invest in people, not to not to waste money on people. It's different from investing in people. So you can invest in things, you can invest in other things. Yes, you can invest in people, you can invest in other. Learn to be resourceful this year. Do not be wasteful. Self is the only way you can drive away fear from whatever goals you want to achieve. Fear is a very dangerous thing. You will see that somebody will believe today, oh, I believe I will do this thing today. They will take up the first step, but they cannot continue because of fear. What if this thing happen? What if this thing happen? You've already started sowing the wrong seed. You started believing negative things. Great people do not start that way. When they start in that level of going for something, they go ahead till the end of it. Sometime this year, take out time and look at the life of successful people. Sometimes you just see people being successful. You don't know the story behind it. Sometimes this year, take out time and listen to videos, watch stories of great people, people that have achieved in life. You will see that they never had fear in them. You must believe and chase away fear. No matter the circumstances, whatever goals you have set for yourself 2024, do not entertain fear. Because fear is like when you plant a corn in the ground, you now, when you entertain fear, that means you have gone back to that seed, to that corn you planted and say, let me see whether it is growing. Can you do that after you've covered the corn and you have put it inside and you go back again? That is what fear does. Before you know, the fear will now take you back. It will not take you forward. So don't entertain fear in your life in this year 2024. Believe in yourself and go for it. Don't listen to whatever anybody. If those people, I think I've said a lot for you people to take into serious consideration. Make sure you don't allow people to take you out of the place where God has put you this year. It's going to be a very successful year for those that have taken into consideration a lot of things, how they're going to write the chapter of their life. You don't just start writing without having a content. You must write out your content to start a very good chapter of your life this year. So that when people will read your books this year in 2024, you will be glad that they did. Okay, so God bless you. Remain the best that you always want to be. I still remain Kokoma Kirsty. One love.